Yeah, I need to ask you something serious, bro. Like, so, I know I really hurt you and shit, but like, did you, like, I don't know how to ask you this. Did you do voodoo on me? JJ, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? Yo, I started laughing, bro. I could not control. I started it was not even funny, bro. Like, it wasn't funny, but it was funny. Like, I started yelling. Like, I just started like, yo. Ah! I was like, JJ, what are you talking about? What are you even talking about right now? I said, JJ, come again? No, I'm so serious, shorty. Like, I'm so serious. Like, shorty, I know that I hurt you. You know, I know that I cheated, and you know, you went through a lot because of me. And it was so much that we went through, and I just need to know if you did some voodoo on me, because like, ever since, you know, me and you broke up, like, my life been down, man. My life been down. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to stop it, man. Like, I don't know how to stop it. Laughs in voodoo. First of all, you sell, you kill, you steal. I'm sorry, let me just ask, this current girl that you're with, out of curiosity, because the last conversation didn't go well with the last chick, this current girl that you're with, do you lay hands on her? Well, do you lay hands on her? Well, what did I tell you if I found out you was laying hands on another woman? He couldn't even look me in the eye. Then he admitted to putting hands on his new chick. So you telling me you do all of these things and I did something to you? It's the audacity for me. Don't blame the ancestors, deities, Loa, or Risha for your shit. It has nothing to do with them. It has a lot to do with you. You okay? Hello, how are you doing today? How are you, my friends? We have to talk because the most funniest thing happened to me, and I was like, I can't not tell my followers about this shit because it's the nerve, it's the God, it's the audacity for me. So, if you guys did not watch one of my most recent videos about one of my exes named JJ, who was a woman beater, and then one of my older story times that I linked in that video, literally talking about the whole saga about JJ, I got that video sayo basket. Video sa is not going to have the same impact, okay? It's not going to be, actually, it's going to be that funny, because as you guys can see by the title, my ex accused me of doing voodoo on him. Like, I'm not joking. I'm not over exaggerating. This is some legit shit, and I could not wait to get in front of the camera and talk my shit. Alright, so I don't care. Those who's upset, I don't really give a fuck because I said what I said, alright? So if you guys did not watch my video where I talked about how I was born with a cow, aka in Haitian culture, it's called a coif. Basically, it's where you are born in a white sack, okay? Comment down below if you know what it's called in your culture. But essentially, those who are born with a coif or a caul or whatever the case may be, it basically means you're going to have spiritual types of gifts, or you'll be able to see spirits, speak with spirits. Some people say in Haiti that "su fait avec coif," if you're born with a coif, or if you're born in or with a cow, that means that you'll most likely be an oga or a mambo or become a boko or whatever the case may be. To be honest, all my life, to be honest, all my life, I've seen spirits. I've been able to communicate with spirits, all things like that. But I've honestly ignored it because I don't have time for that. Y'all already know I'm lazy. I got ADHD. I could barely handle all the shit that I have to do. Y'all are not about to have me out here doing a lot of that shit as well. Like, it's just too much work, okay? So, I kid y'all not. I can't tell you how many times people have done fuck shit to me and they've thought that it was my fault. But I need y'all to understand, okay? If you watch my Haitian channel, you already know what I'm about to say because I talk about this on my Haitian channel all the time. And all my other channels, okay? My other 2 channels are always linked down below. If you're a shitty person, that has nothing to do with me. And most importantly, my ancestors don't play about me, okay? The Loa who watch me, okay? The Orishas, the deities, whatever it is, who are watching me and love me and appreciate everything that I'm doing are not going to appreciate you fucking me off there. Alright, so I just need to get all of that shit out of the way. I've never ever done black magic. I do not practice voodoo. Even though I appreciate the religion, I have a deep love for the religion and other religions like it. I do not practice, okay? Even though I have a whole channel dedicated to talking about the practice, I do not practice. And it's weird because like a lot of people consistently come to me and they're like, oh my God, I will pay you this much money to teach me. And it's like, listen, I can't help you guys because like I am not equipped to. Maybe one day the ancestors will push me to do so, but right now I'm not equipped to help any of you people, okay? So we're gonna be talking about JJ yet again. So if you guys are not aware, if I don't know, you've been living under a rock, it was Haitian month. Okay, all May. Okay, May is Haitian Heritage Month, and literally I went all out. I had all my Haitian videos posted all over Instagram. Please feel free to check that out. I had my Haitian speed networking event for my business, Media Hustle. Shout out to all of you guys who pulled up. Like, I got to meet a good amount of my subscribers. I love you guys so very much. For those of you guys who are in New Jersey, I will be having these regularly. So if you missed that one, they're not all going to be Haitian based. Each one is going to have a different theme. So feel free to pull up to the next one. And essentially on Haitian Flag Day, there was a Haitian festival type of situation that was happening back in my neighborhood. Shout outs to my old neighborhood. J Pork was good. Now I will say it's kind of counterintuitive to name this person JJ because everybody's gonna figure out who I'm talking about, but I don't care. C'est comprendre, pas comprendre. C'est comprendre, c'est comprendre, or whatever the fuck Sweet Mickey said, okay? Some of the fuck I said. Alright, so like I said, it makes more sense to literally go watch the other 2 stories because that's how you're gonna get context, but I'm gonna give you guys a quick little preface, okay? So essentially, me and JJ dated in high school, but it really wasn't that serious. Like, me and him didn't even have relations. However, it was that deep for me at the time, to the point where when I found out he cheated on me, which I will be doing a whole nother story time about who he finally cheated on me with, because the whole mystery of it all, if you guys watched the first story time, was that he cheated on me with one of my close friends, and everybody knew about it but me. I found out he cheated on me. I beat his ass, and he was terrified. It was this whole thing. And I always preach to this day, like, never put your hands on anyone. Never put your hands on a man, especially because God forbid that man started hitting you back. It ain't gonna be cute. Like, if he would have hit me back, it would have been a wrap. I would have just had to, it would have been done for me because I hit him. You know, I put hands on him. Like, you don't put your hands on people. But listen, I was 15. Okay, would I do that at my grown ass age? Like, I'm 28 now. Like, you think I'm about to be putting hands on him? Hell the fuck no. That man gonna knock me the fuck out. All right. Literally, it was this whole thing. Like, child, I literally watched the whole story like a month ago, and I was just like, Jesus, that story was a hot mess. And then essentially I told you guys how, like, you know, I saw him years later and he was with another woman, and the woman had left him because he beat the shit out of her after he essentially cheated on her. Child, and I basically was like, you don't put your hands on a woman. Why the hell would you do that? And it got to the point where people were coming up to me asking me if he put hands on me, and I was like, do I look like I let men put hands on me? And again, like I said in that video, I'm gonna say it again. If that happens to you, please get help, okay? Please contact the domestic violence hotline. Please contact the domestic violence hotline. They will help you. I would say call the police, but we all know a lot of these cops aren't really gonna help you. There's some phenomenal cops out there that will help you, especially the cops that are women. However, some of these cops are gonna ask you a million questions because that is their job and it can come off very insensitive. So call the DV hotline, okay? And they will help you. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell someone, because at the end of the day, it's not gonna stop, okay? Maybe if it happens one time, but if it's 1 to 2,000, we gotta put an end to this shit. I do not want any of you guys getting hurt. I don't want to hear about any of you guys becoming a Twitter hashtag or a CNN topic or anything like that. I don't want to have to be pushing your GoFundMe. Like, this is horrible. Like, I really don't want any of you guys being put into that situation. And I don't want anyone thinking I'm making fun of or making light of a situation. I'm just saying, I literally didn't even have my parents hit me. Therefore, a man hitting me is like, bro, like a man even trying to grab on me. I've done the stories, y'all. I've done the stories, and nah, none of that. So essentially, that was the synopsis of story 2. So when it comes to JJ is one of those people where every single time he's in a relationship, he's locked down in that relationship. I give him that, okay? He may cheat. He may beat on you. He may talk shit here and there, but he be locked down, okay? JJ don't even say hi if he's with a bitch that he's dating, okay? So most of the time when I see JJ, I really don't even care. He'll say hi to me if he's alone, but it's just a, hey, bye type of situation. So Haitian festival happened, and I'm literally saying hi to everybody in the hood or whatever, and I see JJ, and I'm like, oh, hey, JJ. And he gonna call me by my government. Mind you, JJ don't like nobody calling him by his government. God forbid I say, hey, we got a name and sign. God forbid I say, hey, Jacob. There you go. God forbid I say, hey, Jacob. Don't call me Jacob. My name's JJ. Tranquilo, papi, tranquilo. Pause it, boss, bitch. Like, you good? Like, yo, I'm telling you, bruh. He talk about some Yvana. I said, who the fuck? God forbid I was running from the police or immigration. I ain't got no charges. But shit, respect. I respect you and your little JJ nonsense. My name is Shorty in the hood last I checked. Like, the fuck? So I'm like, Jacob, how are you today? Oh, your bitch not here? You can say hi? That's exactly what I said. See, I'm done fucking around. I did say I've become a lot calmer, but when it comes to JJ's starting to get on my nerves. Like, literally, when he's with his little bitches, he literally doesn't acknowledge me. And the thing is, I've been in numerous relationships, and it's not even just a him thing. I don't care who it is. If I'm with my man, I'm like, hey, here's my man. And I continue the conversation. I never understand people that really be outside and can't say hi to other people. If you're in a relationship with somebody and they're jealous because you say hi to somebody, whether you used to date them or not, nigga, bro, I'm 28 now. We dated when we were 15. What the fuck is your problem? Like, you can say hi. It's not that serious. Like, oh my God. Like, yo, that shit is wild. So I'm just like, oh, okay, like, your bitch not here, you can say hi. And he's like, oh, like he tried to get a little attitude with me, and I'm like, you know exactly why I said that, because every single time you see me, you don't even fucking say hi to me because you beat your bitch. So, what do you want? He's like, oh, you already know how it is, cuz, like, you already know how it is, like, you know, like, she don't be liking when I'm fucking around, you know, like, when I'm talking to you, you know, female, you know. That, I swear to God, that's how he talk. I'm not even talking shit, that's how he talk. So, I'm just like, anyways, JJ, what would you like from me this evening? Alright, let's walk and talk, bro. Let's walk and talk. Listen, my man got a lot of family on this part. There's a lot of people around, you know. I gotta watch my reputations, you know. You Got me walking and talking, you know, you got charges, you got dogs. Hey, hey, what the walk and talk? I said, what the fuck? Hey, what is you talking about? I said, listen, what are we talking about, JJ? Like, what happened? He's like, no, I gotta talk about something serious. Now, mind you, like, this is a festival, so there's music going on. They got Haitian Zumba. Then you got the hood niggas playing their music. You got drug dealers in the back, cops up the front. No, seriously. Like, it's a lot going on, so I'm like, all right, it is kind of loud. So, okay, I'm like, all right. 10 feet away, like, literally. More than arm's length reach, because I got small arms, like, you know. So, he's like, all right. So, we start walking, you know. And, like, he just keeps, like, kind of walking. I'm like, hey, yo, JJ, like, why you gotta get so? He was like, no, like, I'm trying to ask you something serious. I'm like, you can ask me something serious 10 feet away. Like, I keep telling you, like, my nigga got family here. I can't have them thinking I'm associated with you in that way. Like, listen, my man don't beat me because he ain't of your caliber. But I actually care about my man. I care about what he thinks. And I respect him, unlike some people. Okay, now y'all might think that I'm being a little rude here, but the fact that I found out that he was a woman beater genuinely rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I don't think y'all understand. I was so upset after that. Like, I was not just telling that story to be funny. I was not just telling that story, like, just to get a kiki or get some view. Like, I was genuinely mad. So, yes, I was being petty. Yes, like, no, yeah, my man don't beat my ass, but I respect him, bitch. So, yeah, like, I was like, you can stay over there. Little wannabe Muhammad Ali head ass. He's just like, yeah. It was bad. That I think about it, it was kind of fucked up, but he deserved it. So, he's just like, oh, yeah, I need to ask you something serious, bro. Like, so, I know I really hurt you and shit, but, like, did you, like, I don't know how to ask you this. Did you do voodoo on me? JJ, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? Yo, I started laughing, bro. I could not control. I started yelling. It was not even funny, bro. Like, it wasn't funny, but it was funny. Like, it was, I started yelling. Like, I just started like, yo. Ah! I was like, JJ, what are you talking about? What are you even talking about right now? I said, JJ, come again? No, I'm so serious, shorty. Like, I'm so serious. Like, shorty, I know that I hurt you. You know, I know that I cheated, and you know, you went through a lot because of me. And it was so much that we went through, and I just need to know if you did some voodoo on me, because like ever since, you know, me and you broke up, like, my life been down, man. My life been down. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to stop it, man. Like, I don't know how to stop it. Laughs in voodoo. First of all, you sell, you kill, you steal. I'm sorry, let me just ask, this current girl that you're with, out of curiosity, because the last conversation didn't go well with the last chick, this current girl that you're with, do you lay hands on her? Well, do you lay hands on her? Well, what did I tell you if I found out you was laying hands on another woman? He couldn't even look me in the eye. Then he admitted to putting hands on his new chick. So you telling me you do all of these things and I did something to you? It's the audacity for me. Don't blame the ancestors, deities, Loa, or Risha for your shit. It has nothing to do with them. It has a lot to do with you. Yoki. So at this point, I just start yelling at him in the street. I start yelling at him. I'm like, are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? I was like, didn't we have this conversation before? Like, literally, you lie, you cheat, you steal, you sell. And then you beat on the woman that you're with, claiming that you love them. Nah, shorty, this is why I don't like talking to you, man. This is why I don't like talking to you, man. Yeah, he's like, this is why, bro. I need to start charging people for advice. I swear to God. This is why I don't like talking to you, man. Because you don't see the change in me. You don't see all of the effort that I went into to be different. You still lie, cheat, steal, sell, and beat on women. Well, I ain't never hit you though. I said because you knew the fuck better. I would have beat the shit out of you or you would have been fucking deported. I'm not the one. He gonna say, man, I hit you right now. I said try it. Try it. The fuck? Who is bully? Hey, yo. I am getting really amped up right now because it's the goal. He literally said, I hit you right now. I said, you got the right one, because I'll make a motherfucking bag off you. 1, by making the video. 2, by suing you. 3, by throwing your ass in jail. 4, by getting your ass deported. Don't fucking play with me. I'm not the 1, I'm not the 2, I'm not the 3, but I'm the 4, bitch. So I'm sitting there just like... He's like, man, listen, like, you need to relax. You need to relax. I said, no, you need to relax. The fact that you think it's okay to be out here putting your hands on women is absolutely crazy. The fact that you think that your life is going to go well when you're doing so many bad things to people in this world is even worse. The fact that you're accusing me of doing voodoo to you or on you when we dated in high school is even more wild. The fact that you think you're even that important. First of all, let's start there. JJ, I loved you in high school. I still love you in the point of, like, if you die, I'll be really, really sad. But you were not that important. You're still not that important. I don't have the energy for you. I might have said something along the lines of, yeah, like, I wish you bad because what you did was fucked up. And I have been told I have a spell casting ability in my ancestry, and I should be careful about what I say, which I'll touch back on that a little bit later when we're done with the story. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, maybe I would have said something, and maybe I do have a higher power of saying things that do come true. But I did not go to an Olga, a Mumbo, or a Buckhor and tell them to do something to your bitch ass because you're not that relevant. That's exactly what I said. And he's like, literally, that's what he's like. I'm like dead ass. He's like, are you sure, shorty? Because, you know, like, I really hurt you. I said, yeah, didn't you cheat on me with one of my friends that you refused to tell me about? Like, you still to this day haven't told me? He's like, man, I'm not going to tell you because if I tell you, you're going to be mad. You're going to try to fight her. I said, man, I'm in a whole nother relationship. It's been over 10 years now. Like, I really don't care. He's like, nah, trust me. Like, you won't be mad. And it's funny because he finally told me, and I am actually mad about it. I'm not even going to lie. But it's not even because he cheated. It's because of who the fuck it was. And that really was my friend. But that's for a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But, yeah. It's just insane that he thought that he was that relevant enough for me to do voodoo on him. Like, I'm like, bro, JJ, you were not that important. You were literally my friend. You know, and then you became a boyfriend. You did what you did. And after that, I still was friends with you. Like, remember you went with that new girl and then you had a baby and it wasn't your baby and you cursed me out because I said it wasn't your baby and I was right. And he started yelling at me like, yeah, he was like, oh, you were right. You were right. I said, so now you're going to say that I made the Olga make the baby not be yours too? Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to understand, like, why would you think that I did it? So you didn't, like, mess with a whole bunch of other women that you fucked over too? He was like, well, see, you were the only Haitian one. I said fucking lies. The bitch that fought me was Haitian too. He was like, oh, I forgot that I dated her. I said, I don't know how you could forget that you dated her because technically you left her to be with me. If anything, she has way more reason to do voodoo on you. Well, I mean, you didn't really cheat on her. You left her. But, I mean, why don't you go check in with her? He's like, I don't know. The other girls I was with wasn't that smart. Thanks for the compliment. Well, like, damn. I'm like, why am I always getting blamed for things. Do y'all not see the constant theme in my life? And I haven't even gone into the half of it. This is literally like 1%. Like, I'm like, why? Like, everything's always my fault. Like, everything's always my fault. But it's so entertaining because it's like, how is it that you do all of this wrong in your life? So I was like, okay, let's unpack this, JJ. Because I first of all, I'm gonna need you to understand, I did not do anything to you. I forgive you for what you did. I still think you ain't shit. I don't like it, and I'm gonna give you like shit for it, but I don't really care. I'm fine. I've had a lot of other men do worse than what you did, okay? So if anything, if I really were to choose a voodoo card to fuck my whole entire life over, it wouldn't be you, okay? Like, I talk about voodoo and the karma of doing bad voodoo on people all the time. It's not worth risking your soul. And if I did want to risk my soul, I wouldn't risk it on you, okay? Like, it's just not something that's worth it in my opinion, especially not for you. Like, I kept stressing it, like, you're not that important. And I thought he understood it. Like, I really did. And he just kept going back to, you know, I'm sorry, right? You know, I'm sorry, right? You know, bro, he's borderline begging. Like, he's grabbing my hand. He's on my foot. He is just, I'm so sorry. Like, I really didn't mean it. Like, I was young. I was dumb. You know, I still love you. And I'll do anything for you. And, you know, like, I know we'll never be together again. But, like, you know, I didn't do anything. So now I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, did he try to do voodoo on me? Thinking I did something to him? Like, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, I went to one of my Ogun people, and he said that it was a Haitian girl that I've been with that did something to me. And I'm just like, now, remember when I told you guys in that video that I was born with a coif, aka a cow? And basically, the first Ogun said that a Haitian man that I was with basically did something to me, but my dad didn't think it was legitimate. Now I'm beginning to think maybe it was legitimate. And it was probably JJ thinking I did something to him, and he tried to say something to me. But I didn't do nothing to that man. Like, I did not do nothing. So now I gotta probably hit JJ back up like, JJ, did you fucking say something on my ex because you think I said something to your dumb ass? Well, you a dumb bitch? I don't got time for that. But anyways, like, it was just ridiculous. So then I'm like, all right, let's unpack this, okay? Because I really didn't do anything to you. So what happened with the girl? He's like, yeah, so basically, you know, it all started, you know, he's like, you know, like, you know how I am, you know, I be locked down in these relationships, you know, I really love every girl that I get with, but, you know, then I start getting jealous, you know, I start doing shit, you know, checking phones or whatever, you know, the physical shit, like, that's both of us, you know, she put hands on me too, you know, but, you know, it got out of control, you know, like, I got her fired. I said, JJ, what? I got her fired. I said, you got what? I got her fired from her job, man. You got her fired from her job, JJ? I would have broke up with your dumb ass too. So you putting hands on the girl. Wait, you putting hands on the girl? And you got her fired? Shit, was you cheating too? He said, nah, I ain't never cheat. But like, we've been broken up for 8 months now, and I just want my girl back. I said, 8 months? Throw it in the trash. You ain't getting this girl back. Like, what are you talking about? 8 months? I said, and this is my fault? I said, wow. It's the fact that you're blaming this on me for me. It's the fact that it's my fault for me. 8 months, you're not getting the girl back. Okay? And you think you're getting her back, but you're not getting her back. You're not getting that girl. Girl, boy, sir. You're not getting that girl back. That girl is most definitely, yeah, it's clip for that. Nah, but like, it's been 4 years, and I need her back, and I can't understand how she gonna cut me off like that. And last night, she sent me a text saying I need to move on, but I can't move on. I don't get paid enough to hear these people's grievances, especially when, they kind of deserve the grievances. I'm just like, okay, well, just like I told you before with the last girl that left you, that you were beating the shit out of, that you conveniently left out of the story, you have to understand that when you do bad things are going to happen to you. You also have to understand that things are certain people's choices, and you also have to understand that at the end of the day, you know, what's meant for you is for you. So you need to take the time to be intentionally single. You need to take the time to stop worrying about her and worry about yourself. I'm like, you're always in and out of relationship. Like, you never realize like how unhealthy that is. He's like, what are you talking about? I've been sick before. I'm like, bro, literally right after me, you was with that girl that tried to pin a baby on you. Right after her, you were with the last girl that you was bitching about. Right after her, you was with some other joint. Right after her, you was with this joint. Like, you're always in a committed relationship. And I understand, like, I used to be like that. Like, what do they call it? Jump off? Like, you always jump in to the next person. Like, that's not okay. Like, I don't think you've ever truly been alone for more than a year. And I think that's a stretch. Like, you're always with another person. That's not healthy. Do you even know who you are, JJ? Like, you need to be by yourself. He's like, man, but I haven't even had sex in like 7. I said, because you're sitting here holding off thinking that you're going to be with this girl again, but you're not. So give it up. And then don't sit there thinking about her. Be happy that you haven't done anything with anyone for that long for you. Not because you're waiting for her, but for you. I'm sitting here trying to counsel this man, wasting my damn knowledge on this man. What is he thinking about? Well, you know, I'm sorry, right? Like, you know, if you did anything to me, you know, it's okay. It's all right. I'm just need you to lift it. Like, you know, I've been really waiting to see you again, face to face, you know, so I could ask you to lift whatever it is that you did to me. Did y'all not hear that good ass advice I just gave that man? For him to think that I did voodoo, he literally did not, Yo, y'all, I couldn't. I was just like, did you like hear anything that I said? Like, did you, like, are y'all, like, did you like hear any little piece of like advice that I just gave you? Or are you still stuck on the fact that I allegedly did some voodoo on you? Because right now, I feel like I just wasted my time. And I don't like feel like I just wasted my time. Nah, but shorty, like, are you sure you didn't do anything to me? Alright, that's it. I'm done. God bless. Mind you, I shortened the conversation. This conversation went on for at least 2 hours. It was ridiculous. Luckily, we were outside and there were too many witnesses, or else I swear to God, I would have knocked him upside his head. For 1, putting hands on that girl, and 2, for accusing me of doing voodoo on him. It's very interesting that a lot of people think that they could come to me for voodoo advice, and a lot of people, after I say that, I don't give it. And also a lot of people think that I put spells on them and stuff. Like, do I look like I had the power? Like, damn, maybe I should be a spellcaster. Now let's get into the spellcaster thing. So I got a reading a while ago. I talked about this a long time ago in one of my videos, like briefly. So essentially, every time I go get a reading, every single time, apparently it's somewhere in one of my charts somewhere, I don't even know where it is, that I'd be a really good spellcaster, because somewhere in my lineage, spellcasting is part of one of my great ancestors' gifts. And it's crazy because every single time I get a reading from a reader, they're just like, ooh, you'd be a really good this. Have you ever thought of that? And I'm like, thought about getting this reading done, so you should finish the goddamn reading. Like, I just be so annoyed because it's like, I do not want to be a spellcaster. I don't want to be any of that. It's just too much work. And I think it's probably because of my ignorance about spellcasting. Like, clearly, spellcasting is not all evil. There is good spellcasting. Like, you can speak good fortunes onto people and have those good things happen. You can make a whole business out of it, and that's probably all I'm thinking about. Like, ooh, I can make money, you know, wishing good on the people. But like, my thing is like, oh my God, I do too much. I do way too much already. So shit, if the ancestors would just, you know, make me a millionaire, then I'll think about being a spellcaster. That'd be nice. Yeah, I'll make that my new living. Like, okay, make everything hit a mill, and then I'll be like, all right, well, now we could do a new living into spellcasting. But it's just like, it's just so much work, and it's crazy. Every single reader I go to, they're like the same thing. It's like, oh, in your lineage, you have this. Have you ever thought about that? And they're like, oh, you have a great gift of discernment. You should be very, very careful. It's like, all right, can we get to the cards? Like, can we get to the tarot? Can we get to numerology? Can we get to, it's like, oh my God. So it's just like, very interesting thought. I guess that has a lot to do with why people seem to come to me or think that I'm doing things to them. Apparently I have a very strong presence. don't be doing nothing to these people. I promise. Okay, cross my heart and hope to die, so I don't have to pay any bills anymore if I'm fucking lying, whatever. You know what I mean? Just ridiculous. All right, so yes, apparently, guys, I'm a voodoo master in secret, and I'm throwing spells on people. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I really need to find out if JJ does try to throw something on my ass. Because low-key, I've been kind of going through some weird shit lately. And I'm like, did this dumbass nigga... It's not funny. I will really fuck his ugly ass up. You too let déjà. Anyways. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please join the Patreon for exclusive videos, early access, and more. Excuse me. Oh my God. When you join the Patreon, you get access to a private Discord with me. If you enjoy my The Mafia Speak segments, you get to hop on the Mafia Live segments as well. Or you get to tell your story live on the Mafia segments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and hearing me rant about how my ex is full of fucking shit and try to accuse me of doing voodoo on them. I love you guys so very, very I can't even keep a straight face because it's shit crazy as hell. I love you guys so very much. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, do all that. Go check out my other channels if you haven't yet. And I will see y'all next time. Bye!